So okay, let's go all the way back. I was raised homeschool in a radical Christian household. I guess they call them purists. I think they call them purists. Very cult-like religious family. And at 11 years old, after listening to my youth pastors talk about their penis size and their daughter's butt cheeks, I decided that the corruption within the church was too much, and every church I had been to was too much, and we had been to a lot of churches. So I decided that I was, and with a lot of trauma in my childhood, at 11 years old, I decided that I was atheist. Now I'm 30 years old, and free of the toxic individuals that ruled my life before, i.e. the parents. And I've come to realize that I am not atheist. For a while there, I turned agnostic and spiritualistic. And I would still say I'm spiritual, not religious, because every single religion, they started in truth, and they're just all so corrupt now. No religion is purely about God. Every religion is about false idols and corruption and abuse of power. So I'm not religious. However, my life has shown me that a higher power exists. I don't know if higher power is appropriate. Other than us, power exists. And I would say that my relationship with this higher being is very solid and has become more and more entwined as time goes on, whether I wanted to believe it at first or not. There are things in my life that just are impossible without So I trust my gut. My gut has never let me wrong. You call it a conscience, a gut, whatever. It has told me things that I did not know. Could not know. Gosh, ant just bit me. Is that a sign? I don't know. But there are many times throughout my life since I was a little child that I should have died, either by my own doing or by others' doing. I have been in many life or death situations, and I can only credit a higher power with the fact that I'm still alive. And I can't deny that. As much as I thought I was a non-believer before, I can't deny that. I'm a very fact-based person. I'm a very logical person. And the evidence would show that there are powers beyond our understanding that are affecting our existence. And I should be dead 20 times over with the life I've lived. But I'm here, and the more I give in to the idea of a God, the more easily things go, the more peaceful things go, the more understanding things go. It is just every turn I make, it just proves over and over again that there is an intelligent being that is helping us out if we only trust and ask for that help. I guess that's all I have to say about it. just a little blip of my experience with it. I'm sure as the channel goes on, you'll understand more of that. I intend to write a book one day, but I'll probably let loose a bunch of parts of my crazy existence in this. You know, I tell people that I've lived about 100 lifetimes by the time I was 20, and people don't believe me. But then they hear me talk and mention things in my life, and they're like, I could listen to you forever. You always have something crazy to say. I've got a lot of crazy to say. I've been through crazy situations. Well, just as an example, and hardly inclusive of everything I've been through, I was once kidnapped twice in one night by two different sets of strangers. Strangers to me, strangers to each other. Kidnapped twice in one night. And I made it out. I've also almost been murdered twice that I know of. Possibly more, but twice for definite. One, I believe, by amateurs. I might have been their first attempt. I don't know. And the other one, I believe, is probably a serial killer. But as I have evidence to go on, there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But for both of the situations, it's like, report what to the authorities? I made it out. There's nothing to suggest factually that that's what they're up to, or that they would find any evidence that that's what they're up to. So, as bad as I feel that they might be victimizing other people, at this point in time, there's nothing I can do about it. You know? What do I report? Oh, I met this person and nothing happened? That doesn't really bode well. So, I escaped, by God's will, shall we say. Wow, this video is really letting me carry on, even though it keeps saying I'm out of storage. I guess I just want to put it out there because I'm not religious, but I do want to evangelize, because life has really become a whole other thing since understanding the powers that be, to the extent that I can understand them at this point. I guess, as cliche as it may sound, trust in the Lord, listen for the Lord. Whoever this higher being is, they want to help us, and they can help us.